Yeah, we'll just have a conversation about games.
Yeah, let's just have this conversation. Ian, can you go ahead and click record?
I already did.
They know.
See, this time, you can't set up that stage shit, man. They know you're
lying. Dude, you're telling me we don't rehearse our entire podcast? Is that what you're telling me?
It's clearly like so executed in such a sleek and
it's just so
modern way.
Almost surgical.
Yeah.
Right? Is a good word?
I mean, we make U.S. military special forces
look like a bunch of fucking chumps. I don't mean that, I'm sorry.
Probably made someone really mad right there.
Probably!
hope you're proud of yourself.
Dude, I am proud of myself. You know why?
Because it's Friday?
It's Overwatch Friday, man! Overwatch Friday! It's not even Friday, it's just Overwatch Day. I texted you and our friend Doug.
We're like, Happy Overwatch Day!
Probably 8 Yep, just like that. Just like Santa Claus. At 8 a.m. this morning, and I was like, Happy Overwatch Day. And I appreciate that neither of you gave me shit about it. You gave me very...
Dude, I was just excited.
Respectful answers, as you guys were both excited as well.
What did I say?
Doug threw... You were Happy Overwatch Day to you as well. I think
is that what it was? Because I'm pretty sure you did say Friday.
Did I? Did I say Overwatch Friday?
I don't know.
You're probably right. I know
checking right
Doug
now.
threw a fun little diva gif in there, which was really cool.
And then he said, the hype is real.
The hype is real.
Yo, no, you just said Happy Overwatch Day, and I said Happy OW to you.
OW, yep. That's
and then the little dancing...
little diva.
Little dancing diva
God,
cartoon.
So good. She's all chubby, that's fun.
Yeah, she is. This is like years later, alright?
This is post-Overwatch. She's got PTSD and shit.
Had a couple of little divas.
From the thousands of times she died. Millions.
Millions
of times.
Yeah.
Billions, if that. Like,
everyone shoots the tank.
Dude, we're still kind of recovering, right? From E3.
Yeah, well, it's just like, the thing about it is, like, just before E3, a few weeks before E3, there's nothing, because they're saving it. And after, they blew it all.
Yeah.
They blew it all out.
So
it's just sort of slow on either end of E3.
There's some good stuff coming out.
A couple things we thought we should probably talk about.
Yeah, because they were, I think things that we were both interested in, or
Overwatch
individually.
Updates.
Overwatch updates is all we're going to talk about. And welcome to the Overwatch cast.
Yeah, I know. Right? Having
the Overcast.
Third straight week with Overwatch picture and thumbnail.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. There was the which we didn't really talk about. Did you hear about that whole people are having trouble finding Nintendo Switch ordeals?
No, actually, I did not hear this.
The Nintendo guy came out and apologized that they had such a problem with it.
No, I haven't heard anything.
No, it might be a...
I haven't had my ear to the ground.
Yeah, and I don't have that much information on. Obviously, I don't... I'm not that deep into the Nintendo universe as it is, but yeah, I read a thing about that, and I mean, I don't really think about anything other than Overwatch, if we're being honest. I'm at work, I'm Googling Mei strats,
Yeah?
I want someone to play a good Mei.
Are you going to be a good Mei?
Not tonight.
No.
Because we're going to play competitive.
We need Tim.
We need Tim.
To be Mei.
Tim is the Mei I've always needed.
And then I get his hearing right now. He's like, I don't know.
We should play Warhammer. And
play Warhammer? I always want to play Warhammer.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We've been playing. We've actually been recording a series that we're going to have up at some point.
Hell yeah, dude.
I just want to make sure that I last longer than a couple of episodes.
Right, yeah.
Before I put it up. I don't want to pull a Kevin.
Yeah, that's, that's whatever. It's understeful.
I'm never gonna let Kevin out of that. I mean, we had a 4-episode Total War series before he died. Man, he dealt with it great. We were laughing our ass off at the end of that 4th episode. We were just crying because we couldn't believe that we just started a campaign. These campaigns take hours upon hours upon hours, and we had 4-hour campaign. It was great. Before he lost the whole thing.
Well, that happens. That happens. Kevin is now and forever will be a verb in many.
It's recorded.
Different
just
respects.
Kevining it.
Kevining. Kevinize.
Kevinize.
To Kevinate.
He's gonna love those.
To Kevinify.
He's gonna like these.
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, they're
those
totally
are right up his alley.
Totally insults, and he's gonna love every minute of it.
Well, but he won't see him as that way. He just the fact that someone's using his name to describe things is gonna make him pumped up.
That is a real Kevin thing to do.
Yeah, really pumped up. I'm actually a little quiet.
Kevin-esque. No, you're sure not. I
don't
think you could be if you tried. I feel like if you whispered, you'd still be louder than me. I'm hurting myself.
I think you're not quite as quiet as you think.
It hurts me to be this loud.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does. Like tomorrow, I'll be like.
Are you serious?
No. What?
Okay.
No, but I don't like it. I feel uncomfortable. I don't like it.
Dude, this is podcast 18.
I know.
How do you
17.
feel?
No, you're right.
No,
18. I'm sorry. You're right. 18.
How do you feel uncomfortable?
I just don't like my own voice. I just do not like it.
So, but you listen to our whole podcast?
I came home. I get through literally as much as I can, and I'm like, I need to stop talking. And I hope other people don't feel that way. But like, I get home and like Cassie will be listening to one, and I'm like, please shut it off. Please shut it off. Like you
just don't want to hear
my own voice. It just drives me crazy.
Yeah,
it's always been like that. I don't know why, but
I don't like. I don't like the sound of my own voice, so it doesn't. Like I'm not like turn it off. I don't always
you don't turn into Batman. Turn it off.
Turn it off. No, I honestly don't usually go back and listen.
Mm-hmm.
Like because I lived it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I lived this experience already.
I lived it.
Sometimes I will to make sure there's no like fuck ups. Plus, I also edit it, so on top of editing it and actually recording it,
you've heard it enough.
I've heard a lot of it. I don't need to. I don't need to go through it again. But I do hit play on YouTube and walk away.
Yeah.
Get that viewer count up there.
You're not supposed to tell people that. They call that spike in the tip jar. We used to do that at Five Guys. You put $10 in. That way people are like, oh, other people are tipping. I'll tip.
Yeah.
I just paid $11 for a cheeseburger, but I'll tip.
Yep.
And people tipped. It's crazy.
I just, like, tip-wise, I come from a family with a waiter in it.
Yeah.
And so we're hyper tippers.
Yeah, but I don't...
But
we have very
I don't have cash on me, ever.
No, yeah, me neither.
If you are asking for a cash tip,
if there's a jar
I'm not giving you anything, not because I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
You can't... You got to have that little tip line on your receipt. You'll get a tip every time if there's a tip line. Otherwise...
If for those of you listening, if you shit on Ian's table, he's going to tip you. Like, if you come out wearing a swastika on a robe and you hit him in the head
pretty much just
with your dick.
You found like two or three of the situations in which I wouldn't tip someone.
To Shakira, he's going to tip you. Like, it's... I don't know the words, but I love it, man.
You love video.
She's so... the audio is good. She's got a beautiful voice. Beautiful man voice. I love it. But
I don't think it's man.
It's not a man voice. It's a deep register, as I've heard it be called.
Welcome to the ZeroHP Gaming Podcast. We should talk with one of us should talk with like a awful radio DJ voice.
Welcome to the ZeroHP Podcast, starring Ian and Mason.
Today we are going to be taking a look at Overwatch.
Coming at you live 3 days ago from Ian's spare room.
Yeah. It's not a spare room, it's my office.
We have a caller calling in now. Alyssa, what's up? Can you shut the fuck up, please?
Can I play Overwatch against AI? She doesn't do that, actually, but
how annoying would that... Cassie does. How annoying would that shit be?
What?
Like radio voices, right? You know, if it was all like rehearsed and we were like, what if we had segments? That'd be cool, right? Shooting the shit with Ian, and then like music will play. Shooting the shit with Ian, and then it's just like
we have like the 1920s radio. We have like little bells and ringers and
my god,
little horns and shit.
Oh my, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
we have the hip hop air horn if you need it.
We do have that. we have that
sound effect. We have.
That's the only thing you need. All right? It's like water. This thing is like water in a desert, bro.
It's like water in the desert. Oh my god, that makes me so happy to hear you say that. I thought I deleted it, but there's your water, folks. You're welcome.
So Overwatch has a new map, at least in quick play right now.
Yeah, there is.
Have you played it yet?
It's in competitive as well.
Oh, what?
Yeah, which is weird, right?
That's a terrible idea.
I played it the other night. It was it was the first map I got on. So I don't know.
Well, there's a playlist specifically for it. That's what Doug said.
For what, the map?
You can just go play on that map. Yeah, you just hit A and you.
I definitely didn't do that.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if
just
that's
got lucky.
Yeah, first competitive match I played was Lunar Horizon, Lunar whatever.
Yeah.
And then El Dorado or Dorado or whatever.
Wait, there's 2 new maps?
No, what the fuck is that one map called?
I don't know.
Dorado.
Is that what? I don't know.
Right? Isn't it like a Mexican town and you escort the payload, you come out of the building?
That's one of the Hollywood sets.
No, it's called Dorado.
Oh, that one.
Right? Am I making this up? I don't mind it, but
I don't hate the payload version of that map as much. Mm-hmm. I was thinking of the other one that we always get on 3v3 with the circular area. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I'm not crazy about that either. No.
Woo!
Yeah, we sound like a couple of noobs. But they did get a new map. I played one match of it. It's very... I don't know. It's hard.
Doug says there's tons of choke points.
Yeah. He said there's not, or there is?
There are.
There are, yeah.
Like at the very end, like there's a part where like the whole team basically has to funnel through a little elbow joint and they just get annihilated.
Yeah, it's really weird. But it's hard to... You'll play it tonight, and then maybe we'll get your opinion next week. It's hard for me to explain. It's very new. It does have a different feel.
That's why I think it's weird to think competitive.
I thought I read that there was supposed to be like a 0G portion of the map.
Oh, really?
I didn't see anything like that. That could have just
really fuck up the balance.
Yeah, I don't know if that was maybe
there's like a 0G version you can
maybe
play
like some kind of custom game.
Now in competitive
0G starring Ian and Mason
floating Harambe
shooting the shit with Ian.
I know literally everyone calls Winston Harambe.
No, literally everyone.
I know that.
You and I and Doug call him that as a joke.
Yeah.
And then we jumped into a game with people we don't know.
And they
immediately
called
him
Harambe.
Anyone in a public game called him Harambe.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for Winston. Like, Winston's a good name. It's a strong, powerful
and he's a
name.
cool character.
For his character, he's a genius ape.
Yeah.
And, like, Harambe.
Yeah.
The one who got shot.
Yep.
You know, that's all he'll be. Dicks out. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But, you know, shout out to Winston. The new map's good. What I was more interested in was the character updates, which we've talked about. I tried to play as Roadhog. I didn't like it.
He sucks.
It made me sad. I mean, maybe I'm just biased about it. If I never knew previous Roadhog, I'd probably still like Roadhog. You know what I mean? But I know old Roadhog. I know hook, shoot, dead.
Yeah.
That's not the case anymore. Not always. Sometimes. If you hit like a Mei or like a Tracer, if you can catch one, someone with low HP.
You should still kill him instantly.
Yeah. But makes it a little bit trickier with tougher enemies. Reaper is now referred to as the primary tank buster, with his ability to regain health as you do damage. So the whole time,
like Bloodborne.
You're literally just tearing a tank apart. It's trying to kill you, and you're just regaining health. It's awesome. Oh, it's so cool. But he's not invincible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's still at range. Reaper's
fucked. He still has to be basically
in your face.
Sniffing
you have to
mouth.
Play a really sniffing your mouth. That's a weird image in my head.
That's about as close as you can get.
No, you're right. No, you're totally right. I'm interested. I'm sure tonight, before we play, we'll jump into a couple quick matches to warm up.
Yeah.
I really want to get good with McCree.
Okay.
Because just thinking about it, I feel like all around... all around, he's just the most useful, I feel like.
Yeah.
As far
DPS-wise?
One of the DPS...
I feel like, this is just probably because I get killed the most, but Genji, man.
Dude,
Genji pisses me off so much.
We've talked about that.
And he creates more problems than any other DPS.
Dude, we've talked about it. I mean, a good Genji is game-changing, but, like, it's so hard to be a good Genji. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I had one good game, and I was like, I love Genji. And after that, I was getting 3 or 4 kills a game, and I was like, I can't be Genji. I'm just fucking my team over. Like, I have to practice with him.
Because whenever we were playing the competitive matches, and, like, we kept dying, and the two that caused us the most trouble were Reapers and Genjis.
Yeah,
anytime they'd be good, and we'd be like, fuck! We
like,
can't even move!
We would have to direct our whole team. Our whole team would have to focus on killing that one character, whereas the rest of their team is just fucking us up too. What I've been focusing on a lot too is like who has the best ult that's going to help my team the most. I feel like McCree is a really good ult. If you're like attacking a point and they have their whole team defending, I mean, you can wipe them all out.
So good.
Reapers is really good. If you can come down from the top, Reapers is really good. So good. We should like record those and have like push effects that we can play throughout the
show. Our own versions.
That would be really
cool.
Or like hilarious. Yeah, we all do like hilarious versions of all of them. I've got you in my sights. But Reapers,
it's such a great game.
It's so fucking good. People are so sick of hearing about it. Reapers is good if you can drop down from the top, and then it was just McCree and Reaper who got kind of buffs, and then Roadhog got nerfed, obviously. But
right.
Are you still going to be focusing on Mercy? I don't want you to get burned out. Is what I'm always thinking.
I love Mercy.
I'm always down to switch.
Well, here's the thing. Like, it just depends on what we do. I don't mind switching, but a lot of the time we didn't need to.
No, we were doing great.
And I was fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind. As long as I'm doing my part, I'll happily switch to Zen. But I didn't really need to. Doug was playing Zen most of the time, so if the switch is to the point where we don't have a Zen, I probably will play as him. But I will main Mercy. I will main Mercy until the day I die.
I just don't want you getting burned out.
Look at my fucking phone right now.
I'm looking.
She's in my background.
Oh, no shit?
Right?
Dude, why haven't I known about that? I feel like you should have immediately thought... I would want to know about that.
Why?
Because I never shut the fuck up about Overwatch.
I don't know.
Dude, I love that, though. But I don't want you to get burned out on her, but it seems like you're not, which is great.
She's my favorite character.
But, yeah, the topic was really the Overwatch update.
Yeah, and they did, so this article we were reading is talking about the updates to loot.
Yeah, which are not live yet.
No, this is the next update.
Right.
But they're talking about the fact that they're going to try, it's going to, I think they said, like, significantly, drastically change the amount of dupes you get, duplicates.
Yeah, I think almost do away with.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that really pisses people off. Understandable.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty frustrating. Like, especially if you were like, you want this one skin.
No, you're right.
And you see you got a Mercy skin, and then
you get like 3 duplicates.
Yeah, that's. Oh.
No, I get why that'd be frustrating. The question that immediately comes to mind is like, okay, but with duplicates you get credits, like a lot of credits. Sometimes
it's like 15, or
it's okay though. Like a lot of times you don't get any credits. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you want to buy new skins and shit. They've mentioned as well that they're going to increase the amount of credits you get randomly.
When you get credits.
Yeah, exactly. When you get credits,
currency.
So they fixed it.
Yeah.
Is it not credits? Have I just been calling it credits? Like an
Pretty sure it's called currency.
Okay. Yeah, currency.
We'll look at it tonight.
Okay, perfect.
Just remember.
And we'll do an amended podcast if we have to. No, we won't.
Come back 1 more hour on Overwatch.
It's just a 3-minute podcast. It was but yeah, that's going to be it. They're going to almost do away with duplicates. I don't know if it's completely or just really decrease, but which I think it'll make a lot of people happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
really no way they can go wrong.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's one of the biggest complaints I've heard from the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the loot system's kind of broken. Kind of like Destiny.
Yeah, it's just impossible to get. Like
Destiny.
I feel like you never get skins. Every time I get a loot box, it's just a bunch of spray. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And sprays are cool, but you never use them. Only in that first 30 seconds of the game do you actually use a spray. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've
never.
Just when people are fucking around in the room,
Yeah.
Like
I mean, I know when they do it, but I'm like, I don't need to do this.
You're too mature for that shit, Ian.
I guess I am.
You're too much of an adult. The other update was they're changing not changing, but mainly adding to the highlight system. So if you get play of the game, it'll save that play in like your highlight reel kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Now you can save them permanently, because before you would have like 8, I think, and then they go away after like another one comes in. Now you can save ones that you're proud of or whatever, and I think you can share them, which is cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, which is really cool. I think it was there, right, that you could save the highlights, and then they were talking. Oh, you can like on PC, you can capture moments, like which you could really technically already do on Xbox, kind of like the Xbox record.
Yeah, you could just
Yeah, but on PC now you can do that as well.
Oh, sweet.
That was kind of the thing. You would have like a hotkey, you would press it, and it would capture like 15 seconds.
Yeah, just like an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's really cool.
That was really the update.
Just quality of life things.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the thing that I would, if it were Elder Scrolls Online, I'd be hanging off every word of that patch article.
Right, yeah. Other things I've been reading, just I won't be on Overwatch that long, but I try to stay in the now with gaming news as much as I can at work, which is difficult sometimes, but like I've been reading other like not only GameSpot but other companies who do a lot of games journalism, talking about how Overwatch is only growing from here, which makes me really excited. I got into it at a point which I thought was late in the Overwatch kind of train.
That game's never going to have it late.
That's what's getting me really excited. I was like, oh man, we're like a year in though, right? We just passed the anniversary.
Had the anniversary.
Yeah, and
that's
I was
when
like,
we started. I was like, it was a sale.
I was like, fuck, like I feel like I jumped in late, but people are talking about how it's only like beginning.
Yeah,
this game's like not going. It's talking about how it's going to become huge in esports, which is only going to grow.
Dude, there's already national teams.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Yeah, but it's not like a Counter-Strike.
Doug wants to get together when they're the finals and watch the U.S. team.
Really?
Yeah.
Like it's the World Cup?
I'm down.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm down.
Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be, oh my god.
I like the World Cup and Overwatch.
We should totally do that.
We'll just get together and watch it. Like a party, like a sports party.
And I have to lie to my girlfriend about why we're getting together. And then, so that was it. I mean, I get really excited about that. But as far as Overwatch news, I think that was about it.
Yeah, there wasn't too much news-wise.
No.
But we have kind of, just recently, we've just been opening the podcast with it because, honestly, most of the comments we get on these videos are my old buddy Matt from Washington talking about Overwatch.
Dude, hell yeah.
So
shout out to Matt.
He's an Xbox player.
Why is he not playing with us?
I don't know if
Friday nights.
I will get a hold of him.
Get a hold of him tonight.
I will.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him on in a long time.
He's not like a belligerent racist, is he?
No.
Okay. That's cool.
That's
good.
not a belligerent
I'm just curious. I had to ask.
And as soon as someone is, I block them. Instantly.
Which we had happen on Friday.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I'm blown away by what people feel comfortable saying, even over...
It's the internet, man.
Even over... Yeah, but like there's a little bit more of that. Like, behind a keyboard is the easiest.
Totally.
But like when you're in a party with other people,
yeah,
it's still kind of it still catches you off guard.
It still has to come out of your
mouth. You're not used to I'm not used to hearing that talk unless I'm watching a period historical film set during slavery times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's how bad it was. I'm not even exaggerating.
I don't mean to laugh.
I'm not like an easily offended little person who's like, oh no, he said Mexicans.
Right.
You know, like like he went on a fucking diatribe.
Yeah, I missed it. And
I don't know how the hell you missed it.
I was gone.
You guys were gone or something.
I might have fallen asleep.
Maybe it was before you arrived, since we get on at 9 and you always get on at like 10:45.
Yeah, well, I told you it was 10. It was 10. First of all, 10 o'clock. Let's 10 o'clock. You check the text message. 10 o'clock. But yeah, between 9 and 10.
You was like, I can't wait! And then you disappear off the face of the planet and get on way later.
Dude, between 9 and 10, my phone is exploding. Like, more than it ever.
No one ever shit starts at 9, bro!
Like, 9:01, I'm getting Mace Round, like, O's are capitalized and not capitalized.
That was Doug.
Doug's sending me gifts.
Because I'll text him, I'll be like, or Doug will be on the party and be like, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna text Mason and see what he's doing. I'm like, alright, text him. And then like 2 minutes pass. Doug's like, I'll text Mason? I'm like, yeah, I texted him, it's in the chat. Alright, well I'm texting now too.
I'll text him now too.
He's all mad. What the fuck is he?
And then every time, I don't know why, I have a really shitty headset. I think that's part of it. But like, I'll turn my Xbox on, I'll jump into the party, and the headset won't connect immediately. I have to fuck with it every time.
Weird.
But your guys' audio plays through my TV. So when I join your party, you guys immediately start talking shit. You're like, there he fucking is. There's that fucking piece of shit. And she's like, why are they talking to you like that?
Because it's 10 o'clock.
I was like, it's Overwatch time.
Dude, I ran to the fucking store and got back and put the groceries away and like sprinted to the couch to be on there by 9.
I know. Dude, are you going to get your energy drink tonight? Don't forget, you cannot
I never forget. However, I did talk to Doug. I don't know. He's like, I'm going to be ready. I was like, we probably shouldn't play till 3 because our last couple games...
Really? You don't think so?
At like 2:30 were horrible. No one was talking. It was dead quiet. Fucking like... Yeah, when we said we were really bad. When we said we were done, we were like, all right, man, I'm going to head out for the night. Doug's gone. Ding! Out of the party.
Doug was gone.
Crashed.
But
I was like, we shouldn't be playing if we're like just not even alive.
You're totally right. 3 games before that, Doug stopped talking.
He's just gone.
He never came back. He was playing.
And Doug is listening to this.
Okay, yeah, good. He was playing. Gone.
The only reason I knew he was playing is sometimes I'd see Zenyatta float by.
I would see a diva fly through the air, but like I was like, oh, Hayes is here. I figured he gave his kid the controller or something. But no, Doug was radio silent, 3 games before we stopped. Maybe you're right. Maybe
I would text him. He would respond to the text. I'm like, dude, you okay? He's like, dude, I'm so tired.
In the group chat, I remember he just put skull emojis, and then that was it. That's all he put.
And then, the second we said we were done, he didn't say goodbye or any night, nothing. He was just disconnected. He was offline. I think he just turned his Xbox off and just went to sleep. He just collapsed on the floor
on the couch and
just died.
He just unplugged everything and just fell over. He hit the little switch on his power strip and just shut off everything in his house and went to sleep.
Collapsed. I don't think he even walked to bed.
You might be right. Maybe 3:34 is not how late we should be going. But,
yeah,
dude, I had a blast either way. I woke up the next morning and was like, that shit was crazy. Like, we actually went out and did something social that night, but we didn't.
Because there were all those weird people we
interacted with some strange birds.
Some of them were cool.
Yeah. Shout out to
Need Some Milk.
Need Some Milk.
That guy's fucking cool.
That guy's good.
And he was pretty good too. He was destroying his diva.
What's her name?
He was playing diva really.
Yeah, he did.
Really
you're
well.
Right. He did play diva really well.
He wiped the whole team with one of his with that
Dude,
nuke. It was crazy.
That ult, if you can fucking use it, I can't aim it for shit. I never kill anybody.
Yeah.
With that ult. It's like, but if you can do it, I think I remember him doing it too. Like he would aim up.
And would come down on them.
Would throw his ult above. Like that's crazy. I can't do that shit.
It was really cool.
Yeah. Shout out to him. He was probably our main, kind of cohort in that whole night. Because we had a couple people kind of come in and out and get really weird.
We had some kids try to join us.
Yeah, which got weird too. And
Doug would just kick them out the second they did.
So annoying. So fucking annoying. Yeah, he put out the what is it? The
LFG,
and then he put like 18 plus only.
Yeah.
And then like 13-year-olds would join. He'd be like, "Fuck!" And he'd kick them out. They'd be like, "Hi."
I play as Mercy.
Which, I mean,
is it bad? I immediately get offended when a rando comes in and tells me they play as Mercy. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Who are you? I'm the only Mercy in this town, bitch.
That's how I'm totally protective of that character. No one else plays fucking Mercy.
That's so funny.
And like, I get mad because we'd play a game. Like I remember before the first quick play we did, someone else grabbed Mercy.
Mm-hmm.
He was way higher ranked than me.
Yeah.
And he had 2,000 healing.
Oh, I hate that. You see him running around with his pistol,
dude,
shooting at people. I hate that shit.
Dude, our competitive matches, other than the one match where literally no one decided to protect me at all, because we were all scattered about. Yeah. I got like over like 12,000 healing.
You were over more. Yeah, you were over at least.
I hit 14 twice.
Game. Yeah, it's crazy. I think you got play the game a couple times too.
At least
just
once
by healing. That is crazy.
Well, I get it with when I res.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Either way,
the whole team.
Either way, doing that correctly.
Die. I want that to be my text tone.
Every time.
Heroes
never die.
Heroes never die. Every time I get a text.
That'd be awesome.
Hell yeah.
That'd be awesome, dude. Yeah, I can't fucking wait. We'll get off this Overwatch train. What was the next piece of news that we had?
PUBG.
PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
Has sold over 4 million copies.
In 3 months.
Yeah.
And
$30 game.
Months. That's crazy.
It's insane.
Right? You agree that's fucking nuts.
That's amazing. Yeah.
I mean regardless of what your feelings are.
Call of Duty numbers.
It's crazy. People are losing their shit about this game. Because it's the game they wanted with H1Z1 King of the Kill, but it works.
Yeah.
Like, it's still weird.
It's still
wonky.
Yeah.
But it looks better. There's more weapons. The characters are, the art is better, and art if you'll call it that. But, like, it's just everything. Graphically, it's better. It plays better. From what I understand, the community works a little bit better as well. It's crazy how big this game is, dude.
Oh, it's like the biggest streaming game right now.
Yeah, it's top 3 for sure. You have like Dota, which is always number 1 or 2.
Sure.
You have Counter-Strike, which is always number 1 or 2, and then yeah. And for a while, it was King of the Kill, which is down there now. I mean, it still has a big player base, but dude, nothing like it did when it came out. And then even that one took a little more time to gain a following.
Yeah.
Because it was just known as that broken alpha game, and a lot of people hated on it for that without even playing it. And this game came out, and it was kind of the completed version of that everyone wanted. I feel like.
Is it? It's still officially early access.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally.
It's weird. And it's really cool that it's going to come out for console.
Oh, dude. I hope. I mean, it's one of those too good to be true things. I feel like, and
they won't. They wouldn't march him up there.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
I hope you're right. I always get that too good to be true feeling, but like, we talked about it. I wonder if. 100 players in one game, I wonder if that's something they can even do.
That's crazy.
But dude, that's what makes it so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just it's fun to watch.
I know.
How into like watching streamers you really are.
Not as much. Like you and I are more. I'm more into podcasts. As so are you. Like,
we're
totally podcast people. But there's not. I watch Let's Plays on like YouTube and stuff. So it's not like I don't watch people play games sometimes. But, like, I just haven't gotten into the habit of getting onto Twitch and, like, following people.
Yeah, 100. And that's completely understandable. That involves a lot of time. Because real Twitch streamers will get on and stream for 8 hours at a time.
Right,
You know what I mean? It's a full-time job for them.
But I watch clips, like, Doug is always showing me Dr.
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Dude, I love that guy, man. And we've talked about him before, and I went down the rabbit hole we talked about on Thursday. Just nonstop.
Just on YouTube?
Dude, he has just YouTube, like 30, 45-minute videos of highlights. But I'm talking, he has like 75 highlight videos.
Yeah.
Like I watched Dr. Disrespect highlight reel number 84, and it's like 45 minutes long. And they're all funny. They're all different, and they're hilarious. I think it's someone who cuts them up for him.
Oh, yeah, he's got an editor.
Yeah. Dude, that guy...
Anytime, like... At first, like, if you don't know him, like, if you don't know he's a character, I mean, you see the wig and stuff. Like, okay, cool.
How could you not, though? Like, you know what I mean?
Like, when the first time I saw him, I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
And then other times he starts insulting people based on their, like, athleticism and stuff. And at first I was like, wait, is he serious?
Dude,
But then, like, you were like, oh, I know, he's like an 80s movie star,
totally.
Or not even an 80s movie star. He's like the character
in an
80s action. Yeah.
He's the David Hasselhoff.
It's hilarious at that point. Like, it's just ridiculous.
It's so good. That guy is so funny. And, like, if you tip him well, you'll see him, like, it's weird. He goes into like a weird like green screen world.
Yes,
and he'll like give you a shout out or something. It's so cool, dude.
Yeah, he has like ones. Yeah, where he's like on like a balcony and a tower.
Like, hey, I'm up here.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. Like just weird, like weird.
I like it when he just like when he gets like a bunch of kills or he wins the game and he starts dancing to 80s techno music.
It's so good.
It's so funny.
Dude, there's some where the game will glitch out because it isn't really.
Definitely.
And it'll be like your character going like bam, 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 like kind of repeating its step, and he'll turn on music that matches that, just like, and you're just like dancing to it, dude. It's so.
I thought that was him doing that on purpose for a while.
Was it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I thought it was like a thing that they would do. Like,
oh, maybe I don't know. It looked like it was.
It looks like ridiculous.
Stopping and going. You could totally be right though.
I don't know if that's like because you don't want to be still.
Yeah.
So like they'll get behind a tree, but they'll move like an inch to the left, inch to the right.
Yeah, you could totally
inch to the right.
Yeah, just because like he would like turn his chair around and he had like both hands. So I figured it.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. It probably is glitching then.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing, but either way, it's hilarious. He's killing. He's a genius.
Yep.
He's a genius, 100%.
I gotta say, since we've been here, I've had like 5 Elder Scrolls Online screens come up on my monitor.
He gets a sign.
Well, usually they're signs.
Mm-hmm. But I want to tell you right now, you're not playing that tonight.
No. I
want to make that very clear.
Nope, not playing it tonight.
I will get Douglas.
Have we talked about the fact that I beat Mass Effect Andromeda?
No!
Yeah.
You didn't even tell me.
I beat it last Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's done. It's over.
Let's talk about that.
Review is on
its way. Good Mythical Morning shout out. You got me into that too.
I stopped watching them a while ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I love them. I still fucking watch them.
They started doing those videos where they go places in public. Like they'll they'll like visit a place in LA that like beekeepers or pie makers or bakeries or factories.
You didn't like those?
I hate those.
Really?
Because those people, they go to these people who like work their ass off, and like these people are like, oh, like look at these guys. There's these YouTube guys are coming, and they have millions of viewers, and they're coming to my personal business I put all my life into, and they show up and they don't treat the people that they have with any respect because they're playing their characters. But they ignore everything that's going on in this place. And they act like fucking retards. But they don't act like them. I like them.
Yeah, but we don't know what's happening outside. You know what I mean? It's like a 15-minute video. We don't know what happened outside.
Yeah, but I just don't like that presentation. That's what I'm saying.
That's fair.
I'm just like uncomfortable. I'm like, can you talk to the person that you're fucking visiting?
That's
like,
fair.
It just bothers the fuck out of me that they just make it about themselves and they don't even like acknowledge these people. It just really bothers me. I liked them better when they're just sitting at their table talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
Fair.
Like, I still like them. I just I don't. They started doing a lot of those. I was like, ugh, and I just stopped watching.
I mean, I really think they're playing into their characters. You know,
they absolutely are.
I don't think they disrespect it. You know what I mean? Like outside of the video, I'm sure there's something going on.
I'm sure they're very nice,
but that's totally fair as well. How do we get on the YouTube topic? Because we ran out of topics.
No, you're talking about Mass Effect, and then you did the little. Yeah, that.
Yeah. All right, Mass Effect. You beat it.
I did. I finished it.
Are you a changed man?
Not at all.
Not even a little?
No.
Do you feel any better about this game?
I feel exactly the same.
Kind of meh?
Yeah,
a higher pitched meh?
Yeah, man, it wasn't like a meh. Like,
no, yeah, not like a
because meh can mean a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a high pitch. Yeah, meh,
okay, that's fair.
It's worth, if you're a Mass Effect fan, it's worth playing at some point.
So the ending...
I would definitely recommend you play the game at some point.
Ending didn't blow your hair back?
No, not at all.
Really?
Dude,
no suicide mission?
Fuck no, dude.
No Geth attack?
It's so fucking lame.
Really?
Yeah, it's terrible. No. It's not even terrible. It's like it doesn't even do anything bad or good. It's the most
just ends?
Flat. It's just really cliche and like really anticlimactic, and the main enemy is the main bad guy, the villain or whatever the antagonist is so shitty, dude.
Really?
Oh my god. He's so fucking lame, dude. It's just not.
I'm glad you beat it. I'm glad, because if you wouldn't have...
What I liked about it, the good things about it, like, this game sucks at introductions. The first couple hours are terrible. They're fucking terrible, because I think it's EA, because I feel like they're like, alright, we need to get into the action as quick as possible.
Okay.
Like, that's not... No, you really don't have to. Go play the first Mass Effect.
Yeah.
It's like 25 minutes before you're in a fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like you start off on the ship and you go down, and you walk through the ship and you talk to everybody, and then you go into the meeting room and you meet Nihilus and you meet Captain Anderson and you talk, and then there's that video and it shows the machine attacking. Like, what's going on? The video cuts out, it gets all mysterious, and you start talking, and then you go like there's all this like build up, or even the second one, which doesn't start out with action. Your ship gets attacked and you're getting blown apart, but it's like this kind of crazy moment.
I was just going to bring that up. Yeah, but I figured we would consider that action. Hey, Mercy is your background.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Isn't that just a wonderful drawing? It's like one of my favorite illustrations.
Is that your background?
Yeah.
That's real, like her face.
It's amazing.
Looks a way that I haven't even seen it in the game. You
know
what I mean?
Yeah.
That looks really good. I wish people could see it.
I love her so much.
Mercy's great and necessary to winning a game. Mass Effect. Yeah, I was going to bring up too at the beginning of 2 how you're not in a fight right
that's
away,
what I'm saying. It's happening to you.
Yeah,
it's more of an experience, and especially 100%. If you played the first game, it means a lot.
Yeah.
Whereas this game, it's like, wake up, let's go, and then you're in a fight, and you're fighting, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And I can understand, like, maybe they were trying to get that because you wake up from sleep and it's crazy, but there's just a lot of really ham-fisted story moments that are just like, that's why this happened.
Really?
Or like they make you the Pathfinder, which is like the leader, like that's your reasoning for making it. It's just like last minute. Like they just came up with some of this shit last minute. And like a lot of the characters are not introduced well at all. They're just kind of there. Like there's just one character where you're basically running away with the ship. Is like, like remember in Rogue One where they're basically leaving illegally from the base near the end? Yeah. They're like, what's your call sign? What's your call sign? There's kind of a moment like that where you're like just trying to leave without permission.
Yeah.
And like as you run toward the ship, there's a person standing there, and they're like, who are you? And it's like, I don't want to give away who it is and stuff, But as you take off, she's like, I'm coming with you because they won't let you leave if I'm not on the ship. Just with no. And then your character's like, oh right, and that's the introduction for. But
before that, you and that character never
seen each other.
Like she gave
never
you bread
seen them. Never seen them before. Never seen them before.
Really?
I'm like, what? And then another character comes busting through this window and he kills this monster and he's like, where he talks to you, and then you talk to him for like a few lines of dialogue, and now he's on your team. It's like, man, these introductions are horrible. What? And there's another character. I want to talk about this character, PB.
Okay. PB.
I'm not gonna spoil anything about PB.
Well, like the letters.
I'm gonna give you my.
Is it an acronym?
I'm gonna give you my. It's a nickname.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I want to talk a little bit about my experience with this character because she's probably a personification of my experience with the whole game.
Okay.
When you first meet her, she has some of the most horrifically cringeworthy lines.
Really?
Ever. Oh. I was like, oh my god.
Is she the trainee? Is she the trainee?
The trainee?
Like, the trainee. Like, hi, I'm...
No. That's not a character. I never even met that character.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know where she is. She's just some person you talk to.
Gotcha.
No, PB, you meet her, and she has these just like you get attacked when you're in your first conversation with her, and she's like, uh-oh, time to kill some baddies, or something horrible like that.
What?
Like, really bad. Really bad. And that's your introduction to her. So you're like, well, this character fucking sucks. But by the end of the game, she's one of my favorite characters.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I fucking love PB.
You do her, what would you her companion quests and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah, loyalty quests and all that. Yeah, absolutely. I did everyone's loyalty quests. But, so most of the characters have shitty introductions, but they're actually pretty good. And by the end of the game, I was actually very pleased with the crew overall.
Hell yeah.
So it's worth playing just to get to know those characters. But my advice to someone who hasn't played it is don't let your horrific first impressions of everything in that game.
Right.
Some people will be like, look, if a game doesn't get me in 2 hours, it's over, and I get that. So
I think that's fair.
It's totally fair. That's why I'm saying if you're a Mass Effect fan,
get through it.
Don't do that. Don't follow that rule.
Okay, yeah.
Get further in.
That's fair.
You will start liking it. There's some really cool moments, both story wise, action wise. It's worth playing as for a Mass Effect fan, as long as your adjusted feeling, like your standards are adjusted prior to going into it.
Cool. Good to know.
So, yeah, I'll be working on a review. Probably a couple weeks.
Good. Yeah, and that's awesome to know that you would still recommend playing it if possible.
It's nowhere near as bad as everyone made it out to be.
It never is, right? I mean,
hyperbole.
Let's be real; it was pretty bad, but
it still is. There's some technical hitches in there that should not fucking be there.
Yeah, but
that's EA's fault.
But you're totally right. And when it came out, what we only got to see was a highlight reel of the bad.
Those are in there, though, man. Like that wasn't. It was an overreaction to the game as a whole, but that wasn't. It wasn't like they were going through and scouring. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't have been hard. I ran into everything you saw almost. I ran into at least once. Yeah. Jesus. Like the fucking as the door opens and everyone spawns in there and they fall down from the ceiling. All that. Yeah.
Oh no. And it's crazy just thinking about if you go back and listen to the ZeroHP podcast. I think it was even before After Dark was the thing. Kevin and I did one at his place. You weren't on. And for whatever reason, you've only missed.
I think that was the one where I was in Portland, right?
You must have been gone because you've only missed like one.
Yeah.
And we talked about Mass Effect. It was before it came out, and we ended it by me saying, "I'm crazy excited about the game. I'm playing that game, like definitely playing the game." And then on the next ZeroHP podcast, I apologized. I was like, "I haven't," and I still have not played the game. Haven't even.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where. Just if you see it for $30, totally worth it.
Yeah,
I got 65 hours out of that, and I would say probably about 45 to 50 hours were very well spent.
Yeah,
that's quite a few hours that weren't. To be honest,
yeah.
But if you're a big enough Mass Effect fan, it's worth it.
Totally,
absolutely,
100%.
Absolutely,
that's fair.
So yeah, the Steam summer sale is going on right now.
Yeah, you have more insight into that,
right? I know.
I don't have much experience with Steam. I do know, obviously. That's the first thing people bring up when they try to convince you to buy a PC. Because I am familiar with that.
That's probably one of the best points is the fact that, like, I always tell people, it's just up to you. It's more up front. It's less on the back end.
Is that true, though?
Absolutely.
Okay, but hold on. Is it true if your main, most of your play is put into newer games? You know what I mean? Because
games go on sale so much faster on PC, on Steam especially. So yeah, if you're buying games the day they release all the time, it's not any cheaper.
Right. Yeah.
But if you don't even have to be that patient. There are games that have been out for like 2 weeks that are already $45.
Really?
Yeah. It doesn't take long.
Okay.
Because Steam is in control of that.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to pay Walmart or GameStop.
Right.
They have to. They're by contract, by law, they give X amount of a sale, regardless of what Steam sells it for, to the publisher. Okay, so wherever that ends, anything after that's profit.
No so
Steam can just whatever the fuck they want.
So I think you probably agree. This is a good argument for how a digital marketplace in gaming would be 100% preferred.
It's so much more consumer friendly.
Yeah.
Like. It's environmentally friendly too. To be honest, I mean, not to go on that path.
Right,
that's a lot of plastic that you don't need to manufacture anymore.
A lot of everything, though. I mean, but there's downsides to it as well. You obviously have to think about the employees currently for GameStop that would lose their jobs.
Well, they're going to lose their jobs regardless.
Oh yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's going downhill.
Even if physical was going to be here forever, GameStop's still going down.
I would hope they're jumping ship anyway. They can see it. I hope
they're just.
You know what I mean? Their hours are probably getting.
That's what happens when you. Stop being about your consumer. Like when you're more about pre-orders and more about getting all that corporate greed going on.
We in the last After Dark that we recorded on Wednesday, which will I think come out this weekend. We might be one behind though, so maybe next weekend. We had Jimmy on, and we talked about for a brief time. We talked about old jobs.
Okay.
You have told me that you once worked at GameStop, right? Absolutely. I don't know if you want to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
But you told me your experience was almost completely negative.
It's probably the worst job I've ever had.
At GameStop.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, GameStop, as you know, is like...
Dude, when I got hired there, I thought I hit the gold.
The guys who run in our circle, when you're a freshman in high school, you're like, I'm working at GameStop. Like, it's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know how old you were when it happened.
I was a senior in high school.
Senior in high school, okay. Yeah. Like, all through high school, you're like, I
worked at Hollywood Video before that.
Which is just as fucking cool.
One of my life's greatest regrets was leaving Hollywood.
To go to GameStop. So, you talked about losing sight of the consumer. And you've talked to me about your experience at GameStop and how it became, and you can speak to it, how it came pretty much completely about, hey, you want to pre-order this game today? And you know what I mean? You could, if you want to elaborate on that, it's like, I've heard that story from a lot of people, though.
That's all they care about.
Really?
Yeah, like, I would go out, like, on my own, I would see people browsing, and I would like go out and just strike up conversations about games, like not goofing off, like with an idea of like I was telling like dads what good games were for their kids. I was talking to other people about this, talking about the people about that. I was helping people find stuff. Like that's what I'm all about. Like I was,
and you liked that,
and they got so mad at me.
Really?
They'd be like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I'm like, I'm helping this dad find a game that him and his daughter can enjoy.
Oh my god!
They're like, well, you got to get him up to the counter, and you have to make sure that you're getting these game reservations. I'm like, but he's like a 40-year-old dude with like a 9-year-old daughter.
He's like, gonna pre-order a game. I was
just gonna sell him a copy of Little Big Planet, bro.
Right? Yeah.
Why would I ask him if he wants to fucking reserve Call of Duty? You know, it was so. It's just like really forced, and it was awful, dude. It was fucking terrible. Really? Like every second, I dreaded going there, like all the time. It's like being a car salesman. Like they want you to push that hard, dude. And I would do it. I would get like 2 no's on a reservation thing, and like I'd be like, all right, well, this guy doesn't want to reserve anything, and I'd be done. He's like, why did you should have asked him like for like 3 more games at least?
What?
I'm like, but the guy was clearly not in the like. It's just not my thing.
People hate that.
People fucking hate it. I know that.
Yeah.
But they didn't care. Because eventually they're like if you ask enough times, they might say no, but you're making them think about it.
You're planting the seed.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a popular corporate fucking thing. That's so ridiculous, dude. Hacks. Were you making any kind of commission if you did?
No, God, no. They kept track.
Yeah.
But you had like X amount of goals, and it's hard to hit.
Oh, you were just trying to meet goal?
Yeah.
You weren't like gaining anything?
No, you're just trying to meet goals. Now, if you exceed your goal, maybe they do something.
If you blow it out of the water, probably.
Yeah.
But if you didn't...
But of course, there was already that guy there that has been working there forever that's great at it.
Yeah.
You know, and they just didn't like training you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because
because then you take away from his. You know what I mean? If he trained you to be great at it, then you're a threat to his.
Yeah, there was a bunch of fucking douchebags, man.
And your coworkers and everything.
All of them. Yeah, it was a clique. It was like this like hardcore clique in there, and like so like and one of them who was part of the clique, I'd close with him, and he'd be like, "Dude, I'm sorry about these guys." Like,
really?
He's like, they're not cool with new people at all.
What the fuck?
And like,
is it
like,
prison?
So I'll try and help you training, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, thanks,
dude.
Because like one time I had like everything in perfect. You had to put everything in perfect alphabetical order. So I did it all, but like at one point I switched 2 of the A's. It was like Alpha with like Azura or whatever. You know, so I had them. It should have been Azura on the right, but I had them switched. Like, but everything else was perfect. And like the dude just started just giving me tons of shit for that. Like they're just they look for like excuses. And then I just stopped getting hours.
Really?
Yep. I would call every week. I'm like, do you have any hours for me? They're like, no.
Oh, that was the
They
end?
didn't fire me. They didn't fire me.
Yeah.
And he even offered, it was right at the end when I moved to Phoenix, he even offered to transfer me to a Phoenix store, and I said no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, no way am I want to work for this company.
Jesus Christ.
It was horrific.
Yeah.
It was the worst job. And I've worked for Collections.
We worked together.
It was a worse job.
Yeah.
Collections was a worse job.
Okay.
Like the job detail. But at least I had people there that I liked.
Right, yeah.
And I don't have a hard time getting along with people.
No.
It's like if people know, like people might be hearing me like, well, maybe he's just a weirdo.
I don't speak.
I have a really good time.
I don't have problems. I don't speak at all.
I don't speak
like at all.
I don't say
words.
It's
incredible that I do this. It's the only time I talk throughout the week. But yeah, we met in Collections, and here we are 4 years.
I probably approached you with a list question.
Oh, it was a video game thing for sure. Yeah, you were like, "Hey, top 5 games."
I did not do that.
Top
That's
5
what
games.
I did with Kevin.
Top 5 female game characters. Go.
That's what I did with Kevin.
Top 5 action sequences in a Mass Effect game.
Pretty sure I didn't do that. I don't remember.
But yeah, that was like 4 years ago, dude. Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that fucking insane?
It's insane. You met me when I was like
19?
18, 19, something like that. Something like that.
Little kid.
It's crazy, dude. I'm still a little fucking I don't give a shit. I mean, we killed the 2 topics we wanted to go over.
Yeah.
I can't believe you beat Mass Effect.
Dude, you gotta play Elder Scrolls Online, bro.
Well, someone got a copy, but it wasn't me.
Well, it's not your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And besides, if it were your birthday, I would have gotten you Morrowind, probably, because
That's
right. because I know that you like the game.
Yeah.
See, the thing with Taylor, I got it for Taylor.
Wait. Okay, he'll have it by the time this is live. Okay, I was like, I don't know if he listens, but
I got it for Taylor because I know that he's played it. He said he's played it before, but he couldn't really get into it because he didn't. I don't know how much time he's
right. Totally.
So I didn't want to get him Morrowind, not knowing if he'd play it because it's $60 right now.
Yeah, but
you put hours into that game. You've played that game. I know that you like it, and I know that you would play it.
Almost 20 hours. Yeah.
It'd be easier for me to get you that version of it.
We talked about Kevin being a verb. I really Kevined that game. I fell for the Kevin.
To be fair, I even warned you a little bit. I was like, dude, no, you gotta come with me to Xbox.
Here's what happened. That happened the day after I bought it. The day after I bought it on PlayStation 4, I remember. Because he was like trying to Kevinize me, and he was like, dude, we're gonna play this game so much. Like, I didn't
think he's played it since that day.
No, he hasn't. I didn't even think you touched it, really. Because we didn't talk about it.
Yeah, we did. Because I was telling you I was gonna switch over.
Maybe you were telling me you were gonna get into it. And then he was like, we're playing, and he had already bought it, and I was like, well, he's obviously...
I bought it before he did.
On PlayStation 4?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even know you had it on PlayStation 4.
Yeah, because then we had that conversation where I was like, because you're like, dude, before you bought it, I remember you were telling me that you were thinking about buying it for $20 from Kevin's brother.
Yeah.
That was before you bought it. And I remember saying, yeah, it's a great game. I'm actually thinking about switching to Xbox One, because that's kind of my hub world, and I want to get achievements and stuff for it on there. And it's live, I just wanted to play it on there.
Yeah.
And then, but you're like, yeah, but I can get it for $20 from Tim, which made sense.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, at least you'll have Kevin to play.
That must have been what it was, and then I fell for that, and then him and I played it maybe for 3 hours together, and I played it for 15 hours probably on my own. And you've gone on to play it for hundreds of hours.
Yeah, I've got like 115 hours in it.
I still have not purchased it because I keep going, if I buy it, it'll be done. Like, it'll be that time.
There is no way.
That was like months ago.
Dude,
and you're still playing it.
Dude, before Morrowind was there, I have so many hundreds of hours in front of me still. I'll never be done with that game. It's too big.
Yep.
And that is my game. Here's the thing. If you were to buy it and on Xbox, there are times where I will just not play it.
Yeah.
Because it is my forever evergreen game in the background.
Yeah, we talked about that. Maybe that's what we should call it. It's like an evergreen game.
It's my evergreen game.
It's just always there.
It will go untouched for 3 months. And it doesn't bug me. I'm not like, oh my god, I'm going to be behind.
Well, that's because something new came out and you're finishing that.
I'm playing Mass Effect or I'm playing whatever. And then I'll just put on ESO. Yeah. Like, it's just always around. It's like, I don't even put it on the shelf. It's just there. So... And now with Morrowind out, because I'm such a big Morrowind whore. Oh, God, the game is so
Morrowind
good. The story is so fucking good, dude. It's the best storyline of any of the ESO stuff so far. It's really fucking good, dude.
I really, really should get back in. You said you bought the vanilla game for cheap.
$15.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hide that. You can go to Amazon.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were going to talk about the price. Either way, dude. That's
$15.49.
That's so crazy.
The base game. And then, like, the thing is, other than Morrowind, like, if you did put hundreds of hours into it, like, I pay for the monthly. You don't have to do that. That's just a premium thing. But you get, like, a little more experience, and you get in-store money once per month, and I just like supporting the game. I just want to make sure.
But at $15, I mean, it pays for itself. You know what I mean?
It does. I mean, not really, because there are months where I've not played it, and I still just pay the $15 anyways, because it's just.
I meant for the game. Not for the subscription.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
I was going to say, because if you talk about the subscription, that game is costing like $150.
Right. Yeah.
But I think I've got $150 worth out of it, dude. I have 100 hours. I'm not even like a quarter of the way through the content.
Yeah, dude. And depending on the game, I don't know how fair this is either, but I always feel like if I can put 24 hours into a game, I got my money's worth out of it. That's how I always feel, depending on the game.
Well,
you know
I've got 2 characters and like 115 hours, and I'm not even like remotely close to the point where I feel like I've done what I need to do to stop playing that game. And nor will I ever, because they're going to keep pushing stuff out for it.
Yeah.
As long as people keep buying it and keep playing it, there will be... It's literally an Elder Scrolls game that never ends. And it plays like an Elder Scrolls game. Not exactly.
Right.
But close enough for me to enjoy it.
Like, remember the first time you played Skyrim?
Yeah, I do.
Dude.
Absolutely.
Dude. That feeling is, like... Just... It's crazy. And it won't give that feeling. You know, I know that. But...
No, but it does. I do get that feeling at times. Maybe not the first time you play Skyrim, because... We've been waiting for that for a long time.
Yeah.
It was
11. I still remember.
Yeah. So it's 5 years from Oblivion to Skyrim. So it's not really a fair bar to put it. Plus, as an MMO, your standards should be a little bit lower anyways. But I just read an article. It was an interview with the creative director, or the game director, and he was like, kind of talking about the fact that they don't even really call it an MMO, like in studio.
Oh, really?
Because it is. I mean, technically it is. He wasn't saying that it wasn't, but just the way they're approaching the game, they're just not building it like MMOs, which is this like really hardcore, grindy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just that's not how it plays. It's all leveled out.
You mine a thing for like 30 hours and then just get your gold.
And it's just about like we need to go on raids. These X raids. You need to build your character exactly like this, and it's just way less strict. It's there's so many Elder Scrolls elements into it.
Mm-hmm.
As far as it's all leveled to you, and it's all so you can play with any ranked buddies. You're gonna get your gear. You're always gonna be leveling up. I don't know. It's easier to... There it is again.
I was just going to... I didn't know if that was Elder Scrolls.
It is.
So I was going to be like...
So, I don't know, man. It's just like... I just love it. It's just like... The reasons that I go back to it, even though there are things... the combat's not quite as good. Mm-hmm. The graphics aren't quite as good. But it's still really pretty. The reason I just keep going back to it are the same reasons I go back to Elder Scrolls games.
Yeah.
I love just running around, listening to the music... Mm-hmm. Looking at the whole game world, and just kind of eyeing at all the scenery. We go with these quests and stuff, and it's just there's just something about running from point A to point B through that world, and they hit that feeling. They got the right elements for me that made me just as hooked on it as any other ESO.
I think
ES game.
Maybe 3 ZeroHPs ago or 2, we talked about the music in Elder Scrolls. I think it was when we did our top 5.
Yeah.
And you opened my eyes to the fact that every or like that intro music was the same throughout Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim that I didn't know. To my credit, and I'm not trying to just make up excuses here, it was a very long time between each game where I played them.
Yeah.
So I would have had no idea.
Right.
But anyway, it's no excuse. But you went through and showed me the music through each one, and I was like, fuck, dude. It's so good. Even going back to Morrowind.
That's just a theme song.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, even just when I hear a little like dingle from
a dingle,
like it's a little jangle jang,
jangy jang,
little jangle jang,
jangle jingle John.
I'll just hear a few notes.
Little John
from,
Jacob jingle.
Like Oblivion, just hear. So there's like some of the strings from when you're running around the Imperial City or whatever, and you're just like, oh god.
But it shows you
so good in those games.
And I think about for Morrowind, a game where they could only do so much graphically. They could only do what they could for the time.
Even the music track is only like an hour long.
Yeah, but
it just plays over and over. But it's really fucking good.
You know what I mean? They could put that into a modern game, and people would be like, "Oh, that's good. That's good music." It's obviously composed
if they notice
for a reason.
There's a lot of people don't.
Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. And unfortunately, I'm one of those people most of the time. But you did show me that. You kind of opened my eyes to that, and I was like, man, it was eye-opening. You don't have to be redundant.
They have massive orchestras that they compose with and record with and all that. And it's like,
didn't you go see like a gaming orchestra thing live?
Yeah.
How was that?
That was fantastic.
Really?
There's stuff in there they played that I didn't give a shit about.
Okay.
But
Final Fantasy music.
They did. There's some of that, which I get people like.
Totally.
Some Metal Gear stuff. A lot of that stuff that I just don't. But they played Elder Scrolls. They played Halo. They played. There's probably several games I'm not even thinking about.
Yeah. I get it. It was
really
known
for their music. Mass Effect. I think they didn't do any Mass Effect because a lot of that's not. A lot of that isn't really.
When I think of Mass Effect, I don't. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It sounds like a guy underwater.
The one that everyone remembers is the fucking Mass Effect 1 when you die.
Yeah, and it was like loud and it hit and it would like pan away from your life.
I just hate that sound as you die.
So those games, dude.
So good.
Man, we're at an hour. We're at 58. You want to call it?
Yeah.
We'll play some Overwatch. I know you got to hit the store.
Yeah, I got to go to the store. It's already 7.
Doug's got to do some stretching and stuff before we get on. He likes to run a couple miles. He likes to run a couple miles before we jump on.
He's got to put the fucking kids to bed.
Fucking kids. Doug does not hate his children, for those of you listening. He just wishes they'd go away.
Pretty much. He just wants to take them to the park and let them do their thing.
Just kind of leave them there.
Come back, check on them.
After a few rounds. A bowl of water.
Krista, I hope you're not hearing this.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, Need Some Milk will be on.
Yeah.
Join us.
I hope he doesn't bring Griffin with him, though.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to get into that.
I think they might be friends.
We don't want to get into that. We'll tell him. We'll tell him.
I'm telling that kid.
You can also mute Griffin.
Yeah, can't have a muted guy when you're playing competitive. You need to communicate.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some of that. Yeah, you're right. We'll figure it out.
We're like, neo-Nazi KKK guy, get over there!
Neo-Nazi. It's like, what'd you call me? We said Griffin.
I don't care about it. Dude, if he comes into the party, I'm going to let him know what I'm thinking about.
Either way, we need to make sure we have a good time. I don't want you getting all negative on me.
Yeah.
Because we just had some little bit of crazy belligerent racism.
I just don't want him anywhere near me online. I don't even want to hear his voice.
I think the four of us...
And I told you, he kept sending me messages and shit, too, after that, right?
That's crazy.
It wasn't... I mean, the racism was enough.
Yeah.
I was done with him at that point anyways. But then afterwards, he kept sending me messages. Lots of them. Trying to
play and stuff?
Yeah. And I'm like, dude...
No.
While I was playing, like, ESO and Mass Effect. I'm like, dude, you don't... I'm playing a single-player game. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully me, you, Doug, and it needs some Elkers. We can get one other person.
I'll see if I can get Matt from...
That'd be great,
on YouTube.
Man. Even the three of us is awesome.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
with three randos, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Even if we don't jump into the game chat, I always have a fucking great time.
Me too. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us for the hour.
Number 18. Dude, that's crazy. Are we going to do something special for number 20?
We could come up with something. Yeah, I'm down. That
hear that?
Yeah. You might be a quadriplegic.
Oh, God.
Play Overwatch again.
His fault.
Never going to play Overwatch again. That's what you would say, first thing. You wouldn't be worried about not being able to shit.
100%.
You'd be like, I can never play Overwatch
Ian,
again.
I can't move my hands. Ian, I can't move my hands.
All right, guys. We will see you next week.
Later.